What is going on, everyone? We are back in our Bears franchise in Madden 17, and today we have a big decision to make, and really, it's not a big decision. I'm bringing Zach Dudley back, but I'm going to follow the advice of someone in the previous video. I'm going to bring him back, but I'm not going to start him. We're going to have Zach Dudley there just in case of an emergency. We did the same thing, a similar thing last year to end the season where we brought him back just in case, because otherwise, if something happens to Glennon in the game, we can't bring Dudley back mid-game. We got to make that decision now, so I'm going to have him play through the injury. I'm going to start Glennon, and we'll see how things go. Now, another major decision we need to make is whether or not to trade Trevathan. Now that Salisbury's back, we have a logjam at middle linebacker, and it seemed the consensus was everyone was saying, yes, trade Danny Trevathan, because the biggest reason, we're getting a first-round pick, so I am going to pull the trigger on this one. A first next year and a seventh this year for Danny Trevathan, sending him to the Bengals. He's been a good guy, but at 29, he's going to begin to regress, so we're going to get rid of him while we get top dollar. I'm going to sign Alex Willite off of our practice squad as well, so this is what the lineup looks like at linebacker. It's Lacey and Salisbury now. The rookie Lacey I've been impressed with, so hopefully he can continue his good play as now we get into this game. We see we have a clear edge over the Bears, or excuse me, over the Broncos in this one, as it's an 88 to an 80 overall edge for us here. The Broncos just one win, I believe it was, in this season so far, so they've been struggling. Paxton Lynch is going to be their quarterback, 142 yards. So it looks like he's just coming in, so their starter got hurt. I can't remember who their starter's name is. I believe he's a second-year player, though, but Paxton Lynch is going to be the QB in this one. 1st and 10, they're going to hand it off to C.J. Anderson, and he is going to have a nice run here. 1st and 10, C.J. Anderson, the juke move, and he'll take it all the way down inside the 5, finally going to be tackled at the 2-yard line, but he's got 61 yards just like that. Now 2nd and goal. Broncos looking to cap this drive off, as it's going to be James White, but a big hit put on there by Jamison Salisbury, and it's now going to be 3rd and goal. 3rd down from the 4-yard line, as this first quarter, a long drive to start out, and that's going to be a touchdown, and there we go. The Broncos will take a 7-0 lead here in the first quarter, as now we have the ball. 1st and 10, Melvin Gordon looking for his own long run. He will get a first down, not quite as long as Anderson, though. He's got 14 yards now on 2 carries. 1st and 10, we're going to go back to Melvin Gordon here as he's looking for the hole, and he is going to find it, as he'll take that one out to the 43, picks up 6 yards on the carry. Now 3rd and 4, as we have 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Here's a pass in this one. A nice ball, Glennon to Braverman. Haven't been able to say that a lot this season, but a nice pass there from Mike Glennon, as now 2nd and 10, Melvin Gordon nowhere to go, as he has 20 yards now on 4 carries. Big 3rd down here from the 37, as we'll make an adjustment here. Now it's going to be Glennon taking the snap, play action, looking downfield. Is anybody open? We're going to go down the middle of the field, but no, Tyreek Hill can't bring that one in. We'll get the field goal. Glennon 2 of 6 to start this one. Not great numbers for him, but 7-3 lead here for the Broncos as they take over. A hit going to come in, but just as that pass is complete, C.J. Anderson going to plow through the first defender out of bounds, as Paxton Lynch, it is a perfect start to the game. 6 of 6. Now 2nd and 7. There we go. Another pass complete. That is not going to be enough for the first down, though, so it's going to be a 3rd and 4 situation here, as it's going to be from the 43-yard line. Paxton Lynch takes the snap. He's going to scramble, but he has got no one to go to. Going to get hit. That's incomplete, and we will get the ball back. The first incompletion for Lynch in this game. Now 2nd and 11. It's going to be a pass. There is Braverman, as he will get just a couple 9 to go in this first half, as it's been a rough start for the offense so far. Now 3rd and 8. It's going to be Glennon throwing. This one going to be incomplete, as a nice stand from the Broncos defense, as they'll get the ball back. Now 7:30, as the Broncos looking to extend their lead here. This pass going to find Emmanuel Sanders. He's across the 50. The juke move gets him down to the 43, and the Broncos in Bears territory once again. Now 2nd and 10, as it's going to be Lynch, empty backfield. He's throwing it here. The pressure coming, but he is going to, rush the pass, because he had Sanders there open. That's going to be incomplete. So now 3rd and 10, a chance for the Bears defense to get a stop here, as we're midway through this second quarter. Paxton Lynch has time to throw, but no one's open, and this is going to be a pure coverage sack there. Alonzo, the rookie, is in. We get the sack, and now we have the ball. 3 minutes to go in the first half, looking to cut in to this deficit here. Melvin Gordon having some trouble running the ball here in this first half. Now 3rd down. It's going to be Mike Glennon facing pressure. He'll throw it up Tyreek Hill, and Tyreek Hill has all the space he needs, and he will take it the distance. Finally, a Tyreek Hill sighting. He's been so quiet this first half of the season, and maybe this is the game for him to break open and return to his form from last season. Now, 2nd and 1 is the Broncos trying to come right back here. Paxton Lynch still having a very good first half, but 3rd and inches. They're going to throw for it here, and that's a mistake, because a beautiful pass defense from Salisbury, as that's going to knock it down. So now we have a chance to get back and get more points before halftime. 1:21 to go, and Melvin Gordon taking this halfback screen. The dirt dirty spin move. He's going to avoid 3 tacklers right there. He's going to be caught by his shoestrings, but not until he gets down to the 28. Now 2nd and 16 as we had a offensive holding penalty that we're going to get some of those yards back. We're going to get nothing there. So 3rd and 16. Now we're at least in field goal range, but we want more. I'm going to try and get more as Melvin Gordon up the middle. That'll get us to the 28. We'll kick the field goal, and it is now a 13-7 game heading into halftime. Not necessarily a pretty first half, but it was a good enough first half. As we get the ball here now, 3rd quarter, as Glennon doing more than a good enough job here. No need to bring in Dudley. As it stands right now, 2nd and 13. Dudley empty back, or excuse me, Glennon empty backfield. He's going to find Tyreek Hill across the middle. He'll get it to the 43 as Glennon approaching 200 yards passing. Now 3rd and 3 here. Big play right now as we start this 3rd quarter. Glennon looking for that first down. He's going to find Tyreek Hill, but no. That's Alshon Jeffrey actually, but a bad pass from Mike Glennon. First real bad pass he's thrown in this game as the Broncos will get the ball back. Now 2nd 11 here is going to be Faison as he will get it out for the first down. I think, yes, he did get the first down there. Now 2nd and 12 from the 35 as already under 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Paxton Lynch handoff to C.J. Anderson. Haven't really heard from him since that first carry earlier in the game where he took it all the way down inside the 5. Now 3rd and 8. It's going to be the Broncos and it's Lynch and he's going to be sacked. He's going to fumble. It's Pernell McPhee scooping it up and he is going to score in the defense as I tried to showboat going in there into set. Instead, he just slowed to a crawl. Almost got tackled. Fortunately, we get it in. We get the 2-point conversion as well. So it's a 21-7 game. It's all Bears right now in the second half. And there's the rookie, Henry Lacy, coming in for the half sack. Now 2nd and 19 as things going bad to worse for the Broncos as Jamison Salisbury getting the interception. Back-to-back plays from our middle linebackers as it's now 2nd and 10 here. We have a chance to blow this game wide open as we'll avoid the halfback screen. We go out to Tyler Higbee. He'll get the first down as we're inside the 20 now. Over 200 yards passing for Mike Glennon. Very, very good game in what will probably be his last start of the season. 2nd and 1. There is Gordon inside the 10. Now 2nd goal from the 7. It's Glennon throwing. There's Tyreek Hill. And Tyreek Hill, touchdown number 2 as this is more like the Bears we're used to seeing. Haven't seen them really all season. And good to finally see them here as we are so close to returning to 100% on offense as we get Dudley back next week. Now 2nd and 10. And the farther this game is going on, I'm starting to understand why the Broncos are doing so poorly this year as Lynch just not doing too well here. 3rd and 10 though. He's going to connect with Emmanuel Sanders for the first down as the Broncos not totally out of this one, but they would need kind of a miracle to come back and win this game or at least even try to tie it. 2nd and 10. Lynch here. Quick throw. He's going to find his tight end Tanner as he'll get it down to the 32 as we're under 7 minutes to go. Now under 5 minutes to go. It's 2nd and 1. Broncos looking for a quick touchdown here as it's going to be Paxton Lynch and there is going to be a blow up in the backfield. Voorhees Greg reading that play perfectly and getting the tackle for a loss. Now 3rd and 6. C.J. Anderson, as I did not expect them to run for, and that completely caught me off guard. They get the first down, so now 1st and goal. It's Paxton Lynch. It's going to be a touchdown. It's going to be Dantzler, and the Broncos will cut into the deficit. Now they go for the onside kick here, and they absolutely need this. They're down 14, only 3:30 to go. They are not going to get it, and this game looks to be all but over here. 3.5 minutes to go. Now we move ahead now just to 1 minute to go. 3rd and 7 as we're in field goal range. I'm just going to run it here trying to kill a little bit more clock. Flag on the play, and this is going to be holding. They will decline that one as it makes it 4th down. We'll kick the field goal, but that is going to be all we need. This game will be over. We win it 31-14, and you see the slow start, but we absolutely picked it up there in the second half, and finally a beautiful showing from this Bears team. Paxton Lynch, 26 for 36, 230 yards, 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception. Mike Glennon, 13 for 22, 211. What a nice last start for him as he goes finally without any interceptions. Melvin Gordon, 23 for 92, just misses out on 100 yards. C.J. Anderson, 14 for 80, but had 60 yards in the first few plays of the game. It's going to be Tyreek Hill, 4 for 89 and 2 touchdowns. Emmanuel Sanders, 7 for 65. Faison, 7 for 62, 1 for 52 for Melvin Gordon, so he does get over 100 yards of total offense. Phillip Gaines leads everyone with 11 tackles. Pernell McPhee, 2 tackles for loss. Voorhees Greg and Leonard Floyd also get 2. 3 sacks for Kevin Alonso. What a game for the rookie. Rudd with 1, and Barker, Lacy, Floyd all getting sacks as well. And then the interception coming from Jamison Salisbury. MVP of this week, I'm giving it to Tyreek Hill. Finally, we see Tyreek Hill making some big plays, and I'm going to reward him with Week 7 MVP as we now move on to Week 8, and another big game here as it's going to be the Raiders, the 5-2 Raiders. We're finally a game above 500 once again. We're still right there in the division, but a win this coming week would be big, would be huge for us in trying to climb back to the top of the NFC North, which it had been so long since we had not been at the top, and we have been, well, near the bottom for the most part of this first half of the season. As we reach the midway point of the season, we are going to have this Raiders game. We'll see if we can get a win as we get our quarterback back. Zach Dudley will start next game, and hopefully he returns to his normal form. No more injuries, please, this season, Zach Dudley. We need you all the way, the rest of the way, because we're going to have some big games in the second half of the season as we try to secure this division win, which is going to be harder, I think, than it has been any season since maybe the first season. So, Week 8 against the Raiders coming at you next time. If you enjoyed this one, please go ahead and give it a like. I'd really appreciate it, and subscribe to see any future videos that I make. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.